I'm working wet on wet for this painting. First, I fully wet the paper. Then I start adding color. This is a Daniel Smith watercolor, and I'm dabbing some Hansa yellow light into a few areas. Daniel Smith paints are generally quite dispersive, so if your paint is spreading too much, try reducing the amount of water on your brush for better control. Now I'm switching to the second color, New Gamboge. Next, I'm dabbing in some Pyrrole Scarlet. Now I'm painting the background. This is Lavender from Daniel Smith, which gives the painting a dreamy, pastel blue-violet tone. Timing is very important when you do wet-on-wet technique, especially when you are adding multiple colors. If you want all of the colors to have a smooth transition, you need to drop them all down as quickly as you can before the paper starts drying, otherwise the latter colors won't be able to move in a natural way. I'm adding a little ultramarine blue from Daniel Smith to deepen this area a bit. I'm lightly reworking this area to blend the edges more softly into the background. After that, I start refining some of the flower petals. If some areas start feeling a bit too pale, I would then add a bit more color. Then adding a touch of ultramarine blue to further refine the flower. I'm using the brush to gently move the paint back and forth a little, helping it melt into the background color. Then I'm loading some Green Apatite Genuine and painting a few loose grasses across the page. At the moment, the paper is still quite wet, so I'll keep the amount of water on my brush to a minimum, just in case the paint spreads too much. The more the brush touches the paper, the more moisture it picks up. After painting a few grasses, I usually dab my brush on a napkin to remove some excess water. I lift some color using a clean, damp brush. I also add some small white flowers here and there, but when I do that, I keep the water load much lower than what's already on the paper. Now I move on to the stems. At this stage, the paper is already a bit drier, so I switch to a thinner brush and keep the water load very light. Some of the edges start to soften and spread slightly, but it's still under control. At this stage, after painting the grasses, the paper is getting much drier. I'm adding some decorative dots for a slightly dreamy effect.